After our epic sail from Aruba, we have finally arrived in the Bahamas. But now we're on a mission. We need to sail to Nassau and get a drone so we can share this beautiful place with you. Without a weather window, we cannot sail to the capital in one go. Instead, we will break the 360 nautical mile passage into several legs, hopping from island to island, finding protection along the way.
We have to hurry up, no? Because we only have like 4 hours sunlight, and I think the anchorage is about 4 hours away. Actually, we only have the Genoa, we briefed to the teeth, and we're doing 6.5 knots, so that's fantastic, man. We're gonna be there in no time.
For anybody who thinks our cats are not having a great time sailing with us, this is usually how they are. It's just every now and then we're going through a rough patch, but they're fine. That's it, they love sailing actually. You just pass out. We haven't eaten anything when we left, only a little bit of breakfast. Deditos de yuca con queso. Anything that is easy when you're sailing, because you don't really want to spend too much time down here. It gets really hot. Some of you ask us what happened with our fridge. The compressor just stopped working basically from one day to another, and we tried to find a solution to either fix it or get a new compressor in Aruba, but there was nowhere we could get one, and we only got our freezer under the table, which doesn't make things easier because we do like our fresh fruit and vegetables. While we're on the way, we prefer to do food that is starchy and easy on the stomach. Even if we've already been sailing for a long time, this is the best thing to just keep you from feeling sick. Have you seen how many shipwrecks there are around?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why. Because you can't see these islands here.
They're so flat, man. We're like 3 miles from it, and now we're just starting to see the actual island.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a lighthouse there, but I don't see it.
No, I don't see the lighthouse. It might be further up. But we're still gonna make it in daytime because it's getting a bit late now. So we are inching our way forward Acklins and Crook Island. And Albert Town used to be a very important trading post in the past, and apparently there were about 4,000 people living on the quay, on Long Quay, where we're going. But as far as I know, there are only about 300 people in total left here living on the island. And Nick is making fun of me because he keeps asking, do you think I have an hour before the sun sets? And now he's asking, do you think we have 30 minutes before the sun sets and we can reach the anchorage? And I keep saying, yeah, just. He said, what do you mean just? I said, yeah, we're gonna make it just in time. Like, it's gonna be really tight. I think we got a remora here stuck to our bow. Must have adopted CUBA during the night. I can see it. Oh, I wonder if it can keep up when we're leaving. Let's see. The night before, we used the stern anchor to avoid the boat from rolling in the constant North Atlantic swells that wrap around the islands. By tying a fender to it, we are able to lift our main anchor and come back to retrieve it. We're gonna lift the hook and then we're gonna retrieve our stern anchor. one of our options here, one of the anchorages here, but look at the amount of coral heads. So it marks on the charts as rocks, but it's obviously corals.
The island, it's called CUBA Island, and then just like if you hop over from the tip of the island a bit further, there's a lighthouse. I can see it just standing in the water. I think it's called Bird Island or something like that. I don't know if it's protected there. It would be amazing to anchor there, but by the direction of the wind, I don't know.
The lighthouse is just there in the distance. I don't know if you can see it between the rigging between there, but yeah, all of this. The swell is coming through.
I don't think we can anchor here. I don't see it.
It's too exposed.
So we're just gonna go back. It's about 7 miles, so it's not that bad. We saw some boats anchor there, but that's boating for you. It's so effective, man.
That's what it is. Super ineffective. And there's nobody there to tell you, yeah, this is a good spot. No, you kind of have to.
You have to kind of go there and figure it out.
Yeah.
But well, it is what it is, though. But as we get to sail, we love sailing.
If you don't make sure that it clicks in properly and you give a little bit of extra slack to the chain, it will definitely come off. And Nico is putting the engine in reverse now to 2,100 reps. So we make sure that the anchor is properly dug in. What I really like about the Bahamas so far is that usually the water is so clear that you can mark in the water when you're anchoring, if you're dragging or if the boat is moving. So if you can see what's in the water and you keep an eye on it and it just stays on the same parallel as the bow of the boat, then you know you're not dragging, even if you're putting the boat in reverse and things like that. Because sometimes it's a bit difficult to find a landmark. You kind of need two landmarks and see if they're moving. But yeah, this is super easy like this. Another rolly anchorage.
It's not always the wind and the waves are coming from the same place. I mean, you arrive to a place and you plan everything, and then when you get there, they don't match up.
Whoa, guys, it's really, really rolly. Actually, every time I turn the camera on, it's like kind of stable, but then when I turn it off, we're going all over the place. But maybe now, yeah, there you are. But we're gonna go see the abandoned lighthouse at the end of the island and yeah, discover it and explore a little bit, because actually we want to get off this boat for a little while. I think. About 200 meters away from it, but the only place where we could land the dinghy is really rough. Like, there's a small beach that we saw on the maps, but yeah, I don't think so.
much water here, man. By the spray. Oliver.
The spray? You mean the waves that are breaking into our dinghy?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect! Oh, perfect! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I got you!
Good.
Oh, that was perfect! We're on land! Yes! We're on land! Oh God, the dinghy is full of water! Oh God, I'm gonna... My arm is gonna fall off! Okay. Alright. Oh. Yes! Land! Land! I'm on the beach in the Bahamas!
Man, that was a really, really rough ride to the lighthouse. It was really rough.
I thought we're not gonna make it.
I think if we would have just landed there, we would have lost our teeth. It was too scary, man, too scary. It was a shame.
Speaking of scary, we really wanted to go there because we've read that this lighthouse has a really spooky story.
It's got a very
like
spooky
really
story, guys.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's called
Bird Rock Lighthouse.
Lighthouse, yeah.
You can read about it. Apparently it's true that in 1890, around 1890, two couples were sent there as lighthouse keepers.
Yes, from England.
And basically the woman had a dream that one of them died, and then it happened that one of them died, and well then
after that there was one woman left and then the two guys, and one guy, the one who lost the wife, got mad at the other guy,
and they basically
eventually they killed each other. Yeah.
And so we're planning to spend at least 3 months here in the Bahamas, and I am planning to find some treasure in that
But
town.
maybe we can stop there when the weather is calm, like in the next equinox, because it never gets calm there, I think.
And when we can keep all of our teeth landing there. We had gotten so drawn into the lighthouse story that we completely forgot just how rolly this anchorage was. So when we returned to CUBA, we deployed the stern anchor by driving it out with the dinghy and then dropping it in an angle of the stern. Enrique then uses the dinghy to push the boat, while I am taking in the line so we can position the bow into the swell. This usually does the trick, but no anchorage is the same. Okay, that's already a lot better. Now we're gonna offset our main anchor with a line to move her even more into the swell. Hopefully we're gonna have a quiet night like this, where we can sleep.
She's parked.
I think we're good.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, wait. Yeah! And this, my friends, is how you turn a rolly anchorage into a parking spot.
Maybe.